So I own every experience. That's fine. I don't want to repeat some of those though. One of the things with me, I think I'm very high on life. So for the longest period of time, I had no idea what I want to do.
They just can't wrap their head around, that it is all right to express emotion.
I think so. The life has an amazing way of showing itself if you keep yourself open.
We have this very ideal image of ourselves.
With me, I actually, was supposed to go into a medical. I just want to be quiet for a little while.
All right. Uh, Assalamu alaikum, Fakia. So good to have you. And I just suddenly got live. So good to have you. So good to have you here. And thank you for taking time out for us today. Um, you know that this podcast is very organic, and all that you want to know is to learn how you have transformed and done this journey the way you have. So,
Oh,
how are you doing today? First question.
thank you very much, Ji. Walaikum assalam. And I'm very excited to be here as well. And I remember when you and I were having a discussion about the podcast, and one of the things which kind of really, caught my attention was कि जी बिल्कुल हम extempore जैसे चल रहे होते organic style में conversation करते हैं and just flow with that. So all good, very excited to be here and let's see how it unfolds.
Let's see how it unfolds, and I think that's the beauty. And as coaches, it is about that, right?
It's
We
about
always see, okay, let's see what the other person you're partnering with is unfolding and what's showing up for them. So, what has shown up for you in life, really?
Sorry, I didn't get that. What is it?
What has shown up for you? What has shown up for you in life, really?
A lot of things, I think. So for me, if you talk about what has shown up for me in life, primarily, I think so just the very fact that you are alive and kicking, and then there is so much of an opportunity around and just kind of celebrating. I think one of the things which has always worked for me, there would always be ups and downs. हमेशा होंगे कि ऐसा नहीं है कि कभी नहीं होंगे. There will always be challenges. But I think so the life has an amazing way of showing itself if you keep yourself open. Positive रखें, open रखें, and things kind of get sorted. And while you have your plans, you remain a little bit flexible as well. So that's a couple of things which I have learned over a period of time.
Yeah. And how was that learning? Was that easy to come by? Did it come with its own?
Acha, if I see the thing of beauty of life is, so I usually don't talk about this, but I think so you, me, anybody, if you will sit with anyone, they will have their story. Every person has a story. I think उसपे पूरी movies बन जाती हैं. So yeah, I mean, I have my highs and lows both. I mean, from childhood to, adulthood, and then, married life and bachas and all that stuff. So there has been many, peaks and valleys and all. And there were some tough experiences, there were some bitter experiences, there were some amazing, precious experiences. Lekin end of the day, Adnan, wahi wali baat hai, wherever you and I are sitting today, whoever you and I are a sum of, collection of all those experiences. So उनमें से अगर मुझे आप कहें कि मैं कोई सा भी डिसोन करूं तो शायद डिसोन नहीं करूंगी. हाँ, तकलीफ जरूर होती है कुछ जगहों पे, लेकिन आई थिंक सो वो तकलीफ इज व्हाट काइंड ऑफ मेक्स यू स्ट्रॉन्गर एज वेल एंड मेक्स you who you kind of evolve to be. So that's how it is. Yeah, so I own every experience. That's fine. I don't want to repeat some of those though. कुछ repeat नहीं करना चाहूँ. Yeah, I do own them.
Oh yeah, it's gone. So good learning, but let's move on. But would you consider that a pillar for you in terms of how your life is shaped up, or would you consider that all those things that are maybe painful, the silver linings to the cloud of your life?
I definitely, देखिए अगर आप उनमें से हर experience को भी उठाएंगे ना, so there has been some very tough times as well, but then those tough times have kind of helped me to strengthen that resilience muscle. उस टाइम पे आपको तकलीफ हो रही होती है, उस टाइम पे you at times kind of complain as well, या आप you wonder as well that why am I going through this phase? I mean, what have I done wrong? Why things are not working out for me? but then I believe that particular time that makes you who you are. आपकी वो जो resilience है, जो strength है, and yeah, I mean, one of the things, if I, when I sit down with my friends, the closer friends, और कभी हम discussions कर रहे होते हैं, जैसे one of the things with me is कि मुझे जब कोई issue आ रहा होता है, चाहे वो office में है, चाहे वो घर में है, या अभी मेरे बच्चे भी अक्सर they talk about that, कि if there is an issue, then the instant मेरा जो go to response होता है कि अच्छा ठीक है, अभी let's just, ये क्या हुआ उसको छोड़ के let's just go straight to the solution कि हमारे पास options क्या हैं, possibilities क्या हैं. I think so that is one skill which has helped me a lot in my life, and वो कभी भी develop ना होता if I were not thrown into the situations where I had to think of those solutions. So अब आके ये है कि yeah, one of the things is कि ठीक है problem है कुछ भी है, but yes there is always a solution. तो चलो बैठ के देखते हैं करना क्या है. So I usually not conveniently but swiftly jump to the solution.
Okay.
So that's
conveniently but swiftly. And how did
not conveniently but swiftly.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
how did that muscle develop really?
How has that developed?
Muscle, yes,
Sorry,
that muscle of. How did that muscle of jumping to the convenience, to the solution really develop for you?
Acha, one of the things now which are very important to me, and I think so शायद so see, like any human being, you, me, हमारे अपनी weaknesses हैं, हमारी अपनी strengths हैं, हमारे अपने pain points हैं, वो सारी चीजें हैं, लेकिन कोई ना कोई एक strength होती है आपकी which kind of takes you through, like the major part of your life. So one of the things with me, I believe, I think I'm very high on life, like kind of person. I'm मेरी एक चीज जो मुझे शायद मैं respect करूं अपने बारे में, that I'm a positive person. I know कि कोई ना कोई solution निकल आएगा, कहीं ना कहीं हम पहुंच जाएंगे, कोई मसला है. So that is one thing. So there are many mashallah weaknesses, बहुत सारी, लेकिन ये मेरी एक strength है, which has actually helped me to develop this muscle. हाँ, ये जरूर है. So being positive and being open.
And but a lot of people do I've heard people who say, I mean, you're just being positive for the sake of it, and something called toxic positivity and so on. What do you think about that?
अच्छा, एक positivity एक अलग चीज है, and then being always full of energy and being in denial is another thing. ठीक है ना? So one of the things which I have learned about myself, I'll give you an example. So there are high days, so I cannot expect, and it's unnatural for anybody to say कि मेरे सारे दिन जो है उसमें energy level यूं ही ऊपर ही जाता रहेगा, and every day is like where I'm in a very positive energy और सारा कुछ ठीक चल रहा है. There are days. This is life. There are peaks and valleys. कुछ days अच्छे होंगे, कुछ days में there is something at office, there is something at home, कोई आपकी surrounding में कोई ऊपर नीचे चीज हो गई है, कोई tragedy हो गई है. So आपको ये जो एक हमारे साथ ना, I think so we need to be comfortable with being in a low energy as well at times, and being in that different वो जो shades होते हैं ना moods के, कि ठीक है अगर मुझे थोड़ी सी anxiety है इस time पे, या अगर मैं I just want to be quiet for a little while, or I'm not in that, don't have that bout of positive energy at the moment, that's absolutely fine, because that is what makes you more authentic. So जब मैं modern health के साथ काम कर रही थी, so one of the trainings, they trained me into, mental health coaching as well. And I think so a lot of things which kind of reinforced over there as well. It's absolutely fine, if the day is not going well. इसमें कोई बुरी बात नहीं है, कई दफा ऐसा होगा, and you need to, अच्छा पता एक, I think so age के साथ, and then with your experience as well, with your exposure as well, one of the things, so I was running a session last Thursday, so वहां पे मेरी एक बात चल रही थी, so we were talking, that was on emotional intelligence, and somebody asked me about the relationship between emotional intelligence and age. So बिल्कुल आप उस पे बात करते हैं 40s 50s. So one of the things which happens with you, so like I mean, it's 30s में ऊपर जा रहा है, 40 में it goes high, that's where your peak is, 50 में it's fine, and then it start kind of tapering down, नीचे जाना शुरू हो जाता है. I mean, if you compare a 70-year-old or maybe a 10-year-old, तो वो एक ही mindset चल रहा होता है, किसी चीज से फंस गए हैं तो फंस गए हैं. So one of the things in your 40s and in your 50s is कि आप जो पैकेज है ना इसको कबूल कर लेते हैं. You accept it कि यार this is who I am like this with all my weaknesses and with my strengths, and yes I should try to evolve into a better version of myself, but you stop fighting and resisting. And that power of self acceptance is so liberating. क्योंकि ना आपको फिर मुझे इम्प्रेस
Yes.
करना है या मुझे प्लीज करना है या वो मेरे बारे में क्या सोच रहा है, आप फिर इन चीजों में से निकल आते हैं. एंड देन यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद योरसेल्फ एंड यू रियलाइज कि अच्छा ये मेरा एक थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी एरिया है एंड आई नीड टू काइंड ऑफ वर्क ऑन इट, एंड यू डू. फिर कितनी दफा आप गिरते हैं, दैट्स फाइन, एज लॉन्ग एज यू आर अवेयर, as long as you are making a conscious effort, and even if you're taking small steps toward, improving and working on those weaknesses, that should be fine. So yeah, that is there.
Yeah, I teach the emotional intelligence course, both at a personal development level and also as a EI coach program. So I have this slide that you talk about, right? The graph that goes up and then it goes down. But honestly, when I look at people around and when I look at the late 30s, 40s, and sometimes even 50s, I sometimes really wonder. I scratch my head. What's really going on? And is it denial? Is it lack of self-awareness? Is it lack of acceptance? Because I see very volatile people sometimes. So what's really going on?
देखिए, सबसे जो अगर आप EI की भी बात करोगे ना, तो या अगर आप विजडम और IQ की, इंटेलिजेंस की भी बात करें, तो जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, जो फाउंडेशन है ना, वो सेल्फ अवेयरनेस वाला है. अब जब आपके पास सेल्फ अवेयरनेस है कि आपको आइडिया है कि मेरी स्ट्रेंथ ये है, मेरी वीकनेस ये है और मुझे इसके ऊपर काम भी करना है, और आपका जो एक सेल्फ इमेज डेवलप हो रहा है. अब देखें, आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. सो आई कंडक्ट अ लॉट ऑफ EQ साइकोमेट्रिक असेसमेंट, EQ 2.0. And I'll give you an example. I'll share an incident with you. So there is an organization which is a multinational, और मैं इनकी senior leadership के साथ काम कर रही थी, and they went through these EQ assessments, and then there is confidential, kind of debriefs, individual debriefs. And Adnan, there was this one person, very good, competence-wise, Sara Kuch and all that. But the EQ why did I go for that particular psychometric? Because it gives you such a beautiful and authentic, emotional landscape आपकी जो है, और जिसमें self image जो है बहुत ज़्यादा important, and then rest of the things come into play as well. So वहाँ पे उनकी बहुत सारी चीजें थी, but जब हम self image वाला देख रहे थे, so then the report came to me, it was very difficult for me कि मैंने अब इसको एड्रेस किस तरह करना है, because that self image वाला part was really alarmingly red area में आया हुआ कह लें या low कह दें. So I remember when we went into discussions and all, and when we started talking about that, and if you look at that person at that time, very strong, very extroverted, with a lot of presence and all that, और जब हमने उसको थोड़ा सा unfold किया है, unpack किया है, and for me that was such an intense moment, and I'm so grateful to that person for having that kind of confidence in me, where that person opened up. And especially हमारे यहाँ मेल, अभी भी अब तो खैर बहुत वक्त बदल गया है, लेकिन फिर भी vulnerability हमारे लिए still a little alien concept. And when I see these eyes, welled up and all, when he started talking about self-image, और वो कहाँ से जाके फिर बचपन पे जाके मिला है, and that was a lightning moment for me as well. So हमारा जो सेल्फ इमेज है ना, देखें, उसी से आगे जाके हमारी निकल के आ रही होती है आपकी जो सेल्स ऑफ अचीवमेंट है. इफ यू एक कॉन्सेप्ट सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट, सेल्फ लव का चल रहा होता है बेस्ट के अंदर, बहुत चलता है कि यू नीड टू लव योरसेल्फ, यू नीड टू गिव टाइम टू योरसेल्फ एंड ऑल दैट, एंड आई एग्री विद ऑल दैट. हैविंग सेड दैट, सेल्फ लव, if it is not checked properly, या if it is not balanced with the self respect, तो ये बड़ा fatal हो जाता है. Then आप self obsession में चले जाते हैं. So what is very important is what you have achieved in life, how you have get out of the problems, how you have every time fallen, when you have fallen down, how have you picked yourself up, what kind of people you have around you. That is where authenticity and your self image जो है ना, ये सारी चीजें contribute कर रही होती हैं उसके लिए. और आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं कि a lot of times जब या तो सेल्फ अवेयरनेस की कमी कह लें, या आप कह लें जिसको कहते हैं ना कि मेरा I know myself too well, so I bild up too high of walls. कि अब मेरी आवाज भी बहुत ऊंची हो जाएगी और मुझे पता है कि मेरे साथ ये मसले हैं, तो मुझे ना वो जो हमारा ह्यूमन ब्रेन वाली जो बात है कि सर्वाइवल पे आता है, तो मुझे अटैक करना है। सो या तो वो वाली सिचुएशन आ जाती है, और कुछ केसेस में वी आर एक्चुअली इन एक्सट्रीम डिनाइल. So what is more very, very important is actually to get in touch with yourself and accepting yourself कि हाँ ठीक है, ये गलतियां हैं, यहाँ वही जिसमें आप कहते हैं रिफ्लेक्शन करना जरूरी है, या फीडबैक ऑफ एंड ऑन लेना जरूरी है. ये वही नॉर्मल चीजें हैं जो हम रोज डिस्कस कर रहे होते हैं. बट यस, सेल्फ अवेयरनेस, थोड़ा जो है ना, सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन वंस इन अ व्हाइल इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
I think but there are two very important things that I want to just build on with you. I think वो जो self awareness वाली बात है, I think लोगों को होती है, but it's marred by this denial, right? We have this very ideal image of ourselves and we just don't want to let that go. तो वो mirror देखना ना, and I see that a lot in my coaching conversations, because when you show them, okay, this is the mirror, this is how the dichotomy is, or these are the paradoxes. It's like, no, this is not how it is. They go into shock sometimes. So I work a lot with clients who are not non-corporate on a more personal level. That's the work I do. And they get into shock really that, no, this is not true. This is not how it is. And then they try to justify. So I think एक बहुत बड़ा जो barrier है वो denial का बहुत ज़्यादा है. We don't want to accept the reality. And therefore वो self-awareness ना उसको it goes downhill, right? You can't really do anything about it. But
Absolutely.
I just want to bring your attention to something that you said about men and their emotional or lack of emotional intelligence.
नहीं, इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस नहीं कहूंगी. हाँ, आई थिंक सो दैट इज देयर, बट एट टाइम्स आई बिलीव बिकॉज ऑफ द कल्चर एंड ऑल, मे बी they are a little conscious of being sensitive and maybe showing their vulnerability, but emotional intelligence is a different. They know, they are in touch with the emotion, though it's just the kind of expression of it.
So but the self-awareness is there, but it's ultimately it should lead you to the relationships being really well managed, right? And
yeah.
The way it shows off, or comes off is that they somehow miss the cues in trying to be not vulnerable. They really miss the cues or dismiss the cues, and I see a lot of men, actually a lot of my male clients go through that. And when I tell them, well, it's all right, they just can't wrap their head around that it is all right to express emotion.
Actually, वो देखे ना, उसमें भी अभी टाइम लग रहा है. अभी see, if I for example, if I compare my son with my husband, so they different eras में से हैं, ठीक है ना, and they've been exposed to different environments, they've been brought up in different हाउस होल्ड कह लें, डिफरेंट ही होगा एक तरह से, क्योंकि सेट ऑफ पेरेंट्स डिफरेंट थे, या उस टाइम पे कल्चर डिफरेंट था एंड ऑल. सो यस, उनकी कंफर्ट विद वल्नरेबिलिटी विल बी डिफरेंट. हैविंग सेड दैट, if you will compare my husband with his father, that's a totally different era. So मेरे ख्याल में अब बहुत सारी चीजें बदल रही हैं, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है. But at the same time with men, again in our culture, especially if we talk about यहाँ पे जो हमारा ईस्ट का, यहाँ का एशिया का कल्चर है, अच्छा उसमें भी अगर आप देखें ना, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फैमिली यू आर कमिंग फ्रॉम. व्हाट इज योर फैमिली बैकग्राउंड. आपके फैमिली बैकग्राउंड में अगर फीमेल्स वर वर्किंग एंड दे वर लाइक इक्वल पार्टनर्स एंड ऑल, सो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें जो हैं, आपका जो पूरी अपब्रिंगिंग है, उससे बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, my sas was mashallah very very well accomplished woman. She was like Pakistan women cricket ki head pioneer थी. she was like the international champion. क्या कहते हैं, टेनिस प्लेयर थी. उनकी अभी भी ओलंपिक हाउस में तस्वीरें वगैरह लगी. सो माय हस्बैंड हैज ग्रोन विद अ अंडर मदर हु वाज वेरी वेल अकॉम्प्लिश्ड, ठीक है ना. सो ही नेवर सो वो जो होती है ना मेल इनसिक्योरिटी वाली चीज, सो आई नेवर हैड टू सफर दैट. रीजन बीइंग, इसमें मेरा कोई वो नहीं है, अचीवमेंट नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट दैट हिज मदर groomed him in a certain way and he is seen, and for him it's like male female is the same thing. अब अगर यही चीज आप कहीं और लेके चले जाएं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जब मैं अपनी फ्रेंड्स के साथ बैठती हूँ, सो देर आर सम जो कि सर्टन कह लें कि फैमिली बैकग्राउंड से आई हैं जहां मदर्स हैज नेवर वर्कड. So, mother's job is to kind of nurture and support you and be there for you. So for them, when their wives, kind of show interest to have a career and all, it's a little difficult for them. So ये बहुत सारी चीजें मिलके जो है ना, हमारा जो एक ओवरऑल थिंकिंग है, जो हमारी पूरी की पूरी पर्सनालिटी है, उसको बना रही होती. So the environment has a
Yeah.
very major role to play there.
Environment does, but it's also the larger environment, right? Because
Yeah.
my mother was also a very strong woman. She was a working woman. My father was. I've grown up with very strong women around me. My mother, my aunts, they were all working, and so it's very easy for me to relate to that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I remember when my father passed away. My the expectation. I was just 18, right? So I was literally a kid, and
You're
the
very young
expectation
at
was
that
that,
time.
yeah, very young, and the expectation was you have to take care of your mother, right? And I didn't cry for the longest time, right? So it's like, I just can't
I
cry,
feel for
kind
the
of.
18-year boy. I mean,
Yeah,
एक तो
yeah,
टीन से
and
आप वैसे ही आप एक्सप्लोर करें, आप इतने वल्नरेबल होते हैं 18 में, और उसके बाद फिर आप पे इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी.
yes, and so I have lived with that. I can't cry for, I think, another decade after that, right?
Yeah.
It was after a lot of time, after a lot of self exploration. Actually, I all credit to my therapist when she actually made me. It took her a lot of sessions actually to make me actually get the tear trickle down my eyes. So I somehow feel that the environment and the pressure that is there on men in terms of being this macho, right?
Yes.
That has really um, suppressed our emotions in a lot
Yes.
of ways,
That is
and
true.
that really has an impact on leadership.
Yes, that is the key. So there are two things over here. One is that even if you talk about Pakistan, so Pakistan, when we talk about, even if we go region wise, ke ji aap Peshawar and then Punjab and then Sindh and Balochistan ki baat kare, even within these regions, agar aap different social, kind of segments ki bhi baat kare, there are too many cultures over here. So you will
Yes.
find cultures where being vulnerable is absolutely fine. And in the same time, you will find cultures where we're still very, very, I think so, भी वो the male conventional male वाला जो है एक मॉडल चल रहा है, जो पिक्चर चल रही है. So you are very right. So leadership, देखे ना, अभी आजकल मैं इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग एक किताब पढ़ रही हूँ लीडरशिप पे. इफ यू गेट अ चांस टू रीड दैट, लीडरशिप इज लैंग्वेज, एंड इट्स वंडरफुल बुक. और उसमें वही वाली लाइक छोटी छोटी चीजें जो हमारी लैंग्वेज में निकल के आती हैं. अभी आई थिंक सो लास्ट वीक मेरा एक लीडरशिप पे प्रोग्राम हो रहा था, एंड वन ऑफ द थिंग्स व्हिच वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट ओवर देयर इज दैट ट्रेडिशनल लीडरशिप जो ट्रांजिशन हुई है. देखिए, जैक वेल्च वाला भी एक टाइम था जहां लीडर वाज ऑल अबाउट बीइंग प्रेजेंस है, लाउड है, एक्सट्रोवर्टेड है, लीडिंग है, एवरीबडी इज बिहाइंड एंड ऑल. और वहां से आके जब हम लेवल 5 वाले लीडरशिप पे आते हैं, और अब ऑफ कोर्स वो इंडस्ट्रियल एज के लिए था, अब आप डिजिटल एज में बैठे हैं, आगे एआई सारा कुछ कर रहे हैं, अब वो वाला लीडरशिप वाला मॉडल चल ही नहीं रहा. आप उसको जेन जी के साथ चला ही नहीं सकते. आई थिंक इवन मिलेनियल्स के साथ नहीं चल रहा था. सो yes, the whole definition of leadership has kind of evolved. And again, it has been a male area for a longest period of time. And
Yes.
and फिर वो लीडर और मेल वो एक ही तरह सिनोनिम्स ही थे कि जी इसको स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, अगर प्रेशर भी आ रहा है तो शक्ल पे नजर नहीं आना चाहिए. So वो आई एग्री विद यू, बट नाउ आई थिंक थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग faster in some areas, maybe much slower in others. There is a long way to go.
There is. But let me just, circle back to you. We're having a very interesting conversation. We'll come back to this, inshallah. But
Sure.
when I didn't introduce you, right? Part of that was because
Okay.
suddenly went live, but also
I'm
because
sorry.
no, that's fine. But at the same time, there are a lot of credentials, right? You have your ICF PCC. You're a very well known trainer. You're a very well known coach. You're recognized in a lot of places. You have all those credentials. But one thing that whenever I look at, an accomplished person, the real question that I ask of myself and when I get a chance with them is, uh, before all these titles and everything, uh, who is Fakia really?
थैंक यू। आप इतने टाइटल्स कह रहे हैं, खुद तो मुझे भी बस अल्लाह का ही नाम है। दैट्स फाइन, दैट्स हाउ इट इज। या सो हु इज फाकिया? दैट्स अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन एंड आई थिंक सो मुझसे अक्सर कभी कोई पूछता है ना कि, तो मैं कहती हूँ कि मेरा काम सिर्फ कैटलिस्ट का है, चाहे मैं अपने घर पे देखूं, चाहे मैं अपने ऑफिस पे देखूं। वो कहते हैं ना कि थोड़ा सा नमक डाल दो तो जरा जायका बेहतर हो जाता है, या कैटलाइज कर देता है, या चीज को स्पीड अप कर देता है, या फैसिलिटेट कर देता है। अशफाक अहमद साहब के बड़े जबरदस्त किस्म के प्रोग्राम्स होते थे जाविया करके, एंड आई हैव यूज्ड दोस प्रोग्राम्स, लॉट ऑफ स्टोरीज फ्रॉम दोस प्रोग्राम्स in my trainings, and I've kind of learned a lot from that too. So yes, so when it comes to me, what is very important for me is that who Fakiha is a person who is there, like it's a connection which we develop, चाहे वो ऑफिस में है, चाहे वो घर में है, चाहे वो बाहर है, and that is who I am. The connections जो मेरे चल रहे हैं, and in somehow in a very very humble way, अगर कोई छोटा मोटा इम्पैक्ट मैं क्रिएट कर पा रही हूँ, या मेरे इर्द गिर्द जो लोग हैं वो मेरी लाइफ में क्रिएट कर पा रहे हैं, तो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज। सो इट्स जस्ट सिंपल कनेक्शन, दैट्स इट।
That's a beautiful thing. What happened that made you realize this is someone that I am and I want to be more of this?
अभी आप कभी जेंजी वालों के बच्चों के साथ बैठे ना, सो दे आर वेरी क्लियर व्हाट दे वांट टू डू। सो हम उन लोगों में से, आई एम अ जेन एक्स, व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड वी हैड नो आइडिया व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, ठीक है ना, हम ब्लाइंड वो कहते हैं ना हेडलॉन्ग वी आर व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड लाइक। सो विद मी आई एक्चुअली वाज सपोज्ड टू गो इनटू मेडिकल, आई डिड माय एफएससी, और एफएससी करने के बाद मुझे एक दफा किसी ने हाथ देख के कहा था कि भाई तुमने तो सर्जन बनना है, कमाल का सर्जन बनोगी। उसके बाद दैट काइंड ऑफ really, it was in my head कि मैं तो सर्जन ही बनूंगी। सो खैर मेरे एडमिशंस हो गए मेडिकल कॉलेजेस में, फातिमा जिना में, but then there was some family thing and I could not go, so I retaliated and all that stuff. So for the longest period of time I had no idea what I wanted to do. And when I did my graduation, started teaching for a little while, अभी भी समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि क्या करूं। And then I remember, Adnan, so what happened one day, I went to with a friend of mine to a public speaking session, किसी एक साहब का था, और मैं उस सेशन में so there was a trainer, and when I attended that training, I was in awe. I was like, how could somebody talk like this, और इतना motivational, और ये और वो। I mean, ये तो मुझे जो है ना, I really need to kind of learn from him and all that. So that's how that was my first corporate job. I got into the corporate and I was with very good people, उनसे मैंने सीखा भी। को फैसिलिटेटर वाला जो छोटे नहीं होते उसी वाला, वही वाला काम मेरा भी हुआ करता था। रियली सारा कुछ। एक दो दफा मुझे वो कभी छोटा सा सेगमेंट भी दे देते थे। सो बट वन सॉर्ट जैसे होता है ना, जब फीडबैक कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं या लर्निंग्स कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, सो आई डिड दोस सेगमेंट्स कपल ऑफ टाइम्स एंड देन आई रियलाइज नोबडी टेक्स मी सीरियसली, एंड दे डोंट टेक मी सीरियसली बिकॉज दे आर राइट, बिकॉज आई डोंट रियली हैव मच ग्राउंड टू स्टैंड ऑन। सो आई डिसाइडेड एट दैट टाइम कि मुझे जो है कॉर्पोरेट का एक्सपीरियंस पहले लेना चाहिए, थोड़ा मैं जरा समझ लूं कि चीजें किस तरह हैं एंड ऑल, एंड देन आई वेंट स्ट्रेट इनटू समहाउ आई थिंक आई बीन फ्लोइंग लाइक वाटर। आई थिंक सो ये मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि मैंने रोका नहीं कहीं, लेकिन अगर मैं कहूँ कि कोई चीज मैंने बहुत डिसाइड करके उस तरफ गई थी, तो आई मीन इट्स बीन जस्ट अल्लाह इज बीन टू काइंड टू मी। आई थिंक सो दैट्स हाउ इट इज। सो आई गॉट इनटू ब्रिटिश एजुकेशन एंड ट्रेनिंग सिस्टम, देन आई वाज विद क्या कहते हैं उसके साथ, BOI के साथ काम हुआ। आई गॉट टू मेक वन ऑफ द थिंग्स where I'm really, really rich is the kind of connections I made throughout. So BOI में मेरे बड़े अच्छे friends थे, and I at that time was a very uptight person. जो जिनकी आप बात कर रहे हैं, जिनको अपने डिनाइल में होते हैं कि जी vulnerability शो नहीं करनी, बड़ा strong नजर आना है, but those friends have helped me a lot in kind of helping me to get in touch with myself. And then I got into, with like hospitality industry, wo sara kaam kara. And by then I was kind of growing in the corporate sector at my age, very, very young at that time. So wo acha mera sara experience raha. And when I had my second baby, then I decided that one of the things which is very important for me has always been is like I want कहते ना कि आप I wanted to have a little bit of everything कि जरा मुझे वो बैलेंस बहुत चाहिए था, या मुझे ये भी है कि मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ टाइम गुजारूं, मियाँ के साथ जा सकूं वेकेशन पे, सारी चीजें. सो आई रियलाइज नाउ दिस इज द टाइम फॉर मी टू काइंड ऑफ टेक अ लिटिल टर्न. एंड दैट्स हाउ कार्नेलियन उस टाइम पे नेवेटिस हुआ करता था. सो
Yes.
I just called and अल्लाह मियाँ जन्नत दे नदीम को. नदीम हमारा बड़ा डियर कॉलीग हुआ करता था, तो नदीम picked up the phone and he came and interviewed me in my office. And so that's how I got. So everything somehow was not really much planned, but it happened. So मेरे से अगर कोई पूछता है ना, तो मैं कहती हूँ आप दरवाजा खुला रखें. आप दरवाजा खुला रखेंगे ना, तो हवा आती रहेगी. आप resist नहीं करें. And you kind of keep moving slowly and gradually you reach where you want to go. So ये बड़ा मुझे clear था उस time पे कि I want to, go into consulting. जब मेरा, when I had my second baby, I was like, okay, I'll take a little break. I was, director sales and marketing at that time. औरतें इतनी हुआ ही नहीं करती थी. So that was a good position, good perks, everything. So for me, it was hard to kind of leave that job and go into an arrangement which was economically a hit. टाइटल वाइज कोई पूछता ही नहीं था. कानून में तो हमारे बिल्कुल ही फ्लैट स्ट्रक्चर है, वो मेरी कोई ईगो मसाज ही नहीं हो पा रहा था जो कि पहले हो रहा था. बिल्कुल ही जमीन पे आ गई मैं. सो बट आई थिंक सो there are some wonderful people over there and I've learned a lot from them. And so it's not that I've planned it this way, but I never resist it. And I usually go with the possibility mindset. कि जी कुछ ना कुछ आप देखते रहें तो चीजें somehow कुछ ना कुछ solution निकल आएगा. And that's how I got where I am today. And then फिर उसके बाद trainings और अल्लाह का करना है, माशाल्लाह चलता रहा है.
That particular strength, there has to be a solution. There will always be a solution.
Yeah, you
I
keep
really love it.
आप possibility mindset रखें, so there would always be possibilities. I'll share an example with you. So when right after my graduation, I was like 19 पे हम graduation कर लिया करते थे. So I may be 20 years old at that time. And I was in Lahore. पहले मेरे चूंकि साइड में, my father was in army, my father was a pilot, so he was based in, he used to take flights to Gilgit. तो हमारा सारी जिंदगी जो है ना 2 साल पिंडी 2 साल लाहौर, हम इस तरह रहे हैं, कभी एक जगह टिक के नहीं रहे. So when I did my graduation and I was in Lahore with so I've learned a lot. I've had some very good people in my life. मेरे फूफा हैं, he's a brigadier doctor as well, and he's taught me a lot. So मुझे याद है मैं उनके साथ बैठी हुई थी, and that time लाहौर में there was an American school, ANS करके, American National School, and there was this one full page ad आया हुआ था उसका, and they wanted like the faculty who is foreign qualified, who could fluently speak English. बड़ा लंबा लंबा चीजें लिख के दिए. And beautiful campus. ये आप देखें कंप्यूटर का उस टाइम पे कॉन्सेप्ट भी नहीं था, but computer labs and ये और वो. And I looked at that and I was like, wow, I mean, this looks amazing. So my uncle was sitting right next to me and he's like, why don't you apply? And I was like, क्या बात करते हैं? Don't you know मैं तो I'm just a graduate. I mean, इन्होंने तो मुझे गेट के अंदर नहीं घुसने देना. Why would I apply? So one thing he said to me at that time that has been with me till now, और मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ भी अक्सर ये बात कर रही थी. He said, apply तो करो. ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या? What's the worst that can happen? I was like, they won't let me, even get in. He's like, तो ना कर देंगे. तो अगर तुम अप्लाई नहीं करोगी तो भी ना ही है. So he motivated me and I applied. And अल्लाह की करनी ऐसी कि मुझे कॉल आ गई. जब मैं कॉल गई हूँ तो somehow they hired me as well. And at that time they used to pay very well. It was a very flashy kind of environment and all. But the idea over here is, for me, the turning point was what my uncle said at that time. Try it. हो गया नहीं हो गया तो what's the worst that can happen? And I think so that question, what's the worst that can happen, and I use it big time in coaching as well. It is such a liberating question.
It is. You may have read Mumtaz Mufti or not, but
Yes.
Mumtaz Mufti in his I think the second novel is it's Alik Nagli. So he's talking about him and himself and Ahmed Bashir, and they're going into this area where the riots are happening and all that stuff. And Ahmed Bashir is saying, "Well, let's go." And Mumtaz is like, "I can't go. It's the riots going on." So Ahmed said, "What's going to happen?" So I said, "They can kill us or whatever." So Ahmed Bashir said, "So what?" Right? It's a risk, yes, but imagine if we come out alive, the stories that we'll have to share with the world. Ahmed Bashir also was an author, and he was also a novelist, father of Bushra Ansari, and Mumtaz also. So I think that question also shaped me a lot, because what's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah.
If it happens, so what? I mean, you have nothing to lose versus the opportunity that you've already lost in your head, essentially.
Try करें, हो गया नहीं हो गया तो कोई बात नहीं, at least you will learn, कुछ दूसरी चीज कर लेंगे. So yes, I mean, so there were some good people who I got the opportunity to learn from.
So, but there are people who keep getting stuck, don't they?
Yeah.
And why do you think that's happening?
देखिए, इतना एक चीज जो मैंने कोचिंग में सीखी ना, one of the main things is वो जो विलिंगनेस वाला पार्ट है ना, that is what is important. कि आप कभी किसी को उस वक्त तक हेल्प नहीं कर सकते जब तक वो अपने आप को हेल्प नहीं कर पाता, or maybe is not open and all. So people do get stuck. People get stuck. Why? Because they again वही वाली चीज है कि they need to get in touch with what they are doing, and they have to be comfortable with failing as well. एक एपिटाइट ऑफ फेलियर होना भी, दैट इज फाइन. आप कई दफा गिरेंगे और गिर के उठेंगे. अब देखो, मेन डिफरेंस ही अगर आप देखें, पीपल, हम जब भी किसी को देखते हैं ना, somebody who has accomplished anything, and we get so inspired by them, and we think that they had maybe a golden spoon and everything was very easy for them. But if you look at their journey is always, there is a lot of pain, there is a lot of hard work, there is a lot of trying and trying again as well. So one of the thing is, जब आप स्टक हो जाएंगे ना, तो आप अब क्या कर सकते हैं? स्टक का मतलब है आई एम स्टिल, अब मैं रुक गया हूं. तो जहां आप रुकते हैं वहां आप गए. आई मीन, आप इसको फिजिकल डेथ कह लें, या इमोशनल डेथ कह लें, या इंटेलेक्चुअल या सिंबॉलिक कह लें. द लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट मूविंग एंड एनर्जी एंड ऑल दैट. सो यस, कई दफा हम इन चीजों में, दैट्स व्हाई आई बिलीव what is very important is, तो ये नॉट कि हम यहाँ पे कोचिंग को सेल कर रहे हैं या ऐसी कोई बात करें ना, हो कोचिंग कोई मेंटर, देयर शुड बी गुड पीपल अराउंड यू. वो कहते हैं ना, एक जो आप, आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड दैट इफ यू कुड काउंट अराउंड 5 to 6 पीपल अराउंड यू जिनके साथ आप मैक्सिमम टाइम गुजार सकते हैं, दैट सेज अ लॉट अबाउट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पर्सन यू आर एज वेल. सो कोई मेंटर अपना जरूर रखें. मेंटर नहीं है, कोई नेविगेटर रखें जो आपको साथ साथ थोड़ा सा बी कंफर्टेबल कि मैं गलत हो सकता हूं या मैं गलत हो सकती हूं, और उसके साथ साथ क्या कोई दूसरा तरीका भी हो सकता है इसके अलावा. सो जब आप ओपन होते हैं ना, व्हाट आई रियलाइज दैट पीपल वांट टू फाइंड सॉल्यूशंस, ऑल द सॉल्यूशंस के मेरे पास ही आ जाएं, एंड आर नॉट विलिंग टू सीक हेल्प, बिकॉज दैट बिकम्स अ सोर्स ऑफ वीकनेस इन अ वे. एंड आई थिंक सो. मेरे ख्याल में आप सबसे ज्यादा सीखते भी तभी हैं when you are comfortable in asking or seeking help as well. किसी मेंटोर के साथ काम कर लें, किसी कोच के साथ काम कर लें. मेरे लिए कोचिंग, आई टेल यू, आई स्टार्टेड कोचिंग इन 2012. तब तक मैं ट्रेनिंग्स वगैरह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह का करम, I was going well. And when I went for my certification and all that, and when I came back, my biggest dream was to get one client. कि कोई एक क्लाइंट तो मिल जाए, बिकॉज कोचिंग परफेक्ट पाकिस्तान में जहां मैं जाऊं वो दे आर लाइक ओके फाइन, दिस इज काउंसलिंग, एंड ये इवन इन MNCs, मल्टीनेशनल्स एंड ऑल दैट. सो माय वेरी बिग ड्रीम एट दैट टाइम वाज कि मुझे कोई एक क्लाइंट मिल जाए, मैं उससे बात, जहां जाऊं ट्रेनिंग पे बात शुरू हो जाती थी. So I remember the first client. So I am a very very firm believer कि आप चलना शुरू करें, रास्ते खुलने शुरू हो जाते हैं.
Yes.
So पहला क्लाइंट ही माइक्रोसॉफ्ट मेरे पास आया था, which was a good client, and अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह फिर उसके बाद चीजें चलनी शुरू हो गई थी. But why am I sharing this with you? That coaching has become a very very sacred thing for me. I mean, why? Because the most rewarding part of the coaching is that the last sessions, when you and the other person is sitting there, and the person, the coachee himself or herself can see कि मैं अपने जर्नी में यहाँ खड़ा था और यहाँ आया हूँ, या मुझे यहाँ पे ये चेंज फील हो रहा है, यही. So that and you also grow during that process. आप यानी पैसे तो उन्हीं से ले रहे हैं, लेकिन उन्हीं के पैसों पे आप भी ग्रो कर जाते हैं, which is a good sign. So that is amazing as well.
Yeah. You've said that something that I always say. I feel really passionate about coaching, and it is very, very sacred to me because you really have such an important role to play, to just work with those people, to really move them or move with them. But why coaching in the first place? You were doing well with training, right?
Yeah.
What put you on this path?
Okay, so this doesn't sound very inspirational though. So the thing is that मेरा sales का और marketing का experience है. I'm good at sales. That's what I. So जब मैंने training, mashallah, was doing well and all, and I remember I was having a discussion with my colleague and we were thinking कि हमें commercially viable क्या चीज मिल रही है, मैंने उसके लिए अब कोई ना कुछ तो change करना है. So क्या करूं? And at that time बहुत सारे psychometrics भी चल रहे थे, and coaching was talked about, and we were like, okay, this is going to be the next in thing and all. So primarily it was a different revenue stream for me. I honestly tell you that हम as an organization हम उसको ये देख रहे थे कि हमारी एक different revenue stream होगी, and ये होगा और वो होगा, and बहुत सारी चीजें हमने चेक की, कोचिंग की, साइकोमेट्रिक्स की, काउंसलिंग को देखा, बाकी एरियाज को भी देखा, and then I was like कि नहीं, जो मेरी अपनी पर्सनैलिटी भी है ना, like, so like there were some programs and there were like जिस आप Six Sigma वगैरह कह लें, बाकी चीजें भी. So I am not a very system person. I'm a very, very I mean, I would like to work with people and all. So for me, it was very important to go into something which would make me, which is authentically, I feel comfortable as well. So we were like, okay, chalo ji, coaching pe. But then I never thought that it will become a huge part of, my life and my career and all. But yes, I went with very different intentions. But it revealed itself on me, and वक्त के साथ साथ फिर मैंने सीखा, and then I realized कि मुझे याद है शुरू के coaching sessions जो थे, so उसमें मुझे होता था कि I have to kind of impress the person, और बड़ा ही कोई कमाल का coaching session करना है और ये करना है, and made blunders. Definitely this is how, I mean, I'm sorry to those people. This is how we learn, not that I wanted to do it. लेकिन yes, जब आप इम्प्रेस करने वाली माइंडसेट से निकल आते हैं ना, और वैल्यू एडिशन वाले भी, यानी आप जब इसमें आ जाते हैं ना कि नाउ आई एम प्रेजेंट, आई एम जस्ट प्रेजेंट. It is not that I have to impress. It is not that I'm adding any value and all. I am just present, and we are here, both of us. And that's where real coaching. That's where real coaching happens. Yeah, that's how it is.
And so, why certification? Because I know still in Pakistan there are a lot of people who just wake up and they say we're coaches, or not a lot of certification. And I obviously without really going into that thing, but you were a trainer, you could have called yourself a coach, right? Why go for a certification, that too with ICF, which back in the days, even now a lot of people don't know ICF, but back in the day it would have been a rarity.
Yeah, वो तो पता नहीं, मैं I don't know कैसे we stumbled upon that, but yeah, थोड़ी सी research करके. So the thing is that credibility and authenticity, and then the process, ये दो तीन चीजें जो है ना बड़ी important हैं. So what I have realized, मुझे याद है ट्रेनिंग में भी ये मेरा थोड़ा सा pain point है, and जब मैं train the trainer भी कर रही होती हूँ, तो I usually talk about, somehow we think anybody who can speak well, who has a gift of gab, who could talk and who could just present well, can be a good facilitator and trainer. Absolutely not. हम उसकी साइंस को भूल जाते हैं और सिर्फ आर्ट पे being there रह जाते हैं, and that is a recipe for a short life, and especially in the field, if you want to go for a longer term, it's your command over the content, and then the skill of kind of connecting with people while delivering that content as well. इसी तरह कोचिंग की भी जो बात है, हम अभी भी आप देखते हैं हर किसी को कोई भी कह देता है. मेरा माय सन द अदर डे वाज टेलिंग मी दैट ही इज कोचिंग समबडी एंड आई वाज लाइक ओके फाइन, तुम क्या कोच कर रहे हो? सो ही इज लाइक नो आई एम मेंटोर एज वेल. आई सेड ओके फाइन बेटा, चलो दैट्स ग्रेट.
Did you feel like, oh my God, what are you doing? No, that's not coaching, right?
No, he's coaching his friends and someday I was like okay fine, चलो ठीक है. So we use these terms. लेकिन होता ये है कि मैं खुद भी जब मैंने अपनी पूरी ट्रेनिंग ICF वाली ये पूरी की, उसके बाद जो इसका एक्रेडिटेशन का प्रोसेस था, आई थिंक सो इट गिव्स यू द कॉन्फिडेंस, नंबर वन, and it also gives you a lot of opportunity in terms of when you interact with those communities of coaches as well during those programs. It helps you to hone in your skill as well. ठीक है ना? And then you learn from a lot of different people. So मैं जिन brain based coaching का जब करी थी, जो डॉक्टर डेविड रॉक का जो है, so I remember the people who were with me at that time, and I was the only one from Pakistan, I believe. And then there were people from many different countries as well. That exposure itself was essential. मैंने बहुत कुछ वहां से उनसे सीखा. फिर उसके बाद बाद में जो हमारे आपस में peer coaching की चीजें, तो वो जो process है ना, वो process बड़ा जरूरी है. Because otherwise आपको इसी तरह जो उनकी आप कह लें competencies हैं या उनके जो frameworks हैं, आप बिल्कुल उस तरह नहीं यूज कर रहे होते कई दफा. आपकी अपनी एक स्टाइल निकल के आता है. But that process is extremely important. एवरीबडी कैन ड्राइव अ कार. वो घर में बैठ के भी ड्राइविंग सीख के या इधर उधर करके भी कर लेते हैं. लेकिन वो जो एक कमांड है ना, किसी भी स्किल के लिए, किसी भी प्रोफेशनल स्किल के लिए, लाइक एक प्रोफेशनल स्विमर में और एक आम स्विमर में फर्क है. सो आपकी वो जो खुद को भी कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा. एंड देन अनदर थिंग इज कोचिंग इज वेरी मिसअंडरस्टूड एज वेल. सो हम बाज़ औक़ात इसको कहते हैं कि जी मैं आपको अगर सजेशन अच्छे दे रहा हूँ, मैं I've heard this a lot of time in my social get togethers as well, जब कभी डिस्कशन हो कि I'm very good at coaching people, I guide them very well. So okay fine, you may be a very good mentor, but coaching is a very different discipline altogether. So I think it adds to not only your authenticity, but it also adds to your knowledge and helps you to polish your skill as well, the entire process. तभी तो आप साथ साथ अपने आप को अपग्रेड करते जाएं. लाइक फॉर आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. ये जो हमारा लाइसेंस है, इट्स फॉर 3 years ओनली. सो मैं कहती थी अच्छा ये सिर्फ पैसे कमाने का है कि हर 3 साल के बाद आपने लाइसेंस को रिन्यू करना है. बट देन द थिंग इज दैट कि फॉर रिन्यू करने के लिए भी देयर आर सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ आवर्स. आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. लास्ट टाइम व्हेन आई हैड टू रिन्यू माय PCC, एंड आई एम नॉट वेरी प्राउड ऑफ सेइंग दिस. सो जब मैंने PCC करने से मुझे एकदम, जब मैंने उसकी रिन्यूअल पे गई तो आई रियलाइज कि मैं तो पता नहीं 20 या 30 कितने आवर्स जो है ट्रेनिंग के दिखाने हैं. You have to do certain hours every time you have to renew your license. Oh, then I started calling people कि वो इतने थोड़े से दिन रह गए, अब मैं कहाँ से ट्रेनिंग्स पकड़ूं, बिकॉज जिस ट्रेनिंग पे मुझे था कि मैं इसको शो करूंगी, वो somehow recognize नहीं हो रही थी. And then I was like, okay, fine, let's just leave everything and fill up these hours. So what I did, listening to different training programs, virtual, one thing which I've learned from ICF, जैसे अगर आप देखें आपका एग्जाम भी जो है is an open book exam, which is fine. But the thing is that even with the open book, you have to, when you visit the concepts, it means you have to be there.
Yes.
Do you get my point?
You can't pass the exam unless you really understand the concepts.
Exactly. So the idea is that they bring you to the, like, to that book and all that. So आप at least पढ़ तो रहे हैं, देख तो रहे हैं, समझ तो रहे हैं वो वाली चीज. So I think it's extremely important. आप डॉक्टर को देख लें, उसको अपनी एक क्वालिफिकेशन की जरूरत है. आप किसी भी प्रोफेशन में देख लें, एक सर्टन क्राइटेरिया है विच इज देयर. ये नहीं है कि उसके बगैर आप नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन ये बात भी जरूरी है कि एक सिस्टम होना चाहिए, एक रेगुलेटरी बॉडी. अब आप देखो ना पाकिस्तान में, जब व्हेन इट कम्स टू काउंसलिंग एंड ऑल, अगर आप US में या वहां पे देखें, काउंसलिंग अलहदा है, साइकोथेरेपिस्ट अलहदा हैं, साइकेट्रिस्ट अलहदा हैं, उनकी डिफरेंट रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज हैं. हमारे एनीबडी बिकम्स अ काउंसलर.
Yes.
Because it's not regulated. इसी तरह anybody can become anything, which is very, I like the autonomy and the freedom part of it, but then it is big time misused as well. वो नीम हकीम खतरा जान भी बन जाता है बाज़ औक़ात.
Yeah, and I think that's where the sacredness of the profession comes in as well.
Yeah,
because we are literally in a country like Pakistan where there's not a lot of awareness around mental health as well and so on, you are literally playing with, I wouldn't say playing with, but you are really involved in people's lives in a very different way, uh, because they're coming to you in a very vulnerable position. Even if you're doing corporate coaching or something like that, I feel that once you start to coach the person daily, and when it comes out, it's always those really very personal things that are really shaping how they're making the decisions as well. So it's not
It's a huge
like
responsibility.
this.
My point is it's a huge responsibility. And if you're not ready and prepared and well equipped, then you're living, you're playing with your life and then somebody else's life as well. आपको वो command नहीं कहें कम से कम उसके, you need to be well versed in what you're doing.
Yeah,
सो इसके
yeah,
लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. एंड देन कोचिंग की जो सबसे बड़ी आई थिंक सो जो फायदा है स्पेशली सर्टिफिकेशंस का एंड ऑल दैट इज प्राइमरीली योर इंटरेक्शन विद अदर्स, ऑल दोज हु आर गोइंग थ्रू दैट प्रोसेस. जो पीयर कोचिंग चल रही होती है, जो आपका पूरा कोहॉर्ट होता है, आई मीन दैट इज अमेजिंग.
yeah. uh, and that inspiration as well from all those people and learning and so on. So just a few more things on your personal journey as well. As you so what really shifted for you when you talked about failures and stuff like that? So there must have been a lot behind the scenes as well. So
Yeah,
what
quite a
what
bit.
time where you said, I'm done with this and now I'm going to really change the way? What was that moment for you, or that shift for you?
Change the way.
Yeah, something that you said, this is not going to work for me. I really need to do something different here.
Okay, so अच्छा, so like there were some family challenges and all that. हमारे मेरे जो अपना जो मैं अगर अपनी लाइफ उसकी बात करूं, so I always had to be on the forefront and find अच्छा वो कहते हैं ना, जैसे वो कमांडर जा रहा होता है ना कि अच्छा फाइन मुझे सर्वाइवल के लिए कोई ना कोई जुगाड़ निकालनी है, कोई सोल्यूशन निकालना है, ये वो. So मेरा चूंकि एक्सपोजर वैसा रहा, कुछ there were things in family and all that, so I was always कि okay fine, I have to find a solution and कुछ ना कुछ निकल के आ जाएगा. So that's there. Otherwise it was never on my personal level कि जहाँ पे जिसको आप कहते हैं ना कि मैं कहूँ कि so yes I was a closed maybe person, maybe in a way कह लें कि थोड़ा सा the walls were very high and I would not allow anybody to kind of like I very very insecure in myself and would definitely have a facade and very secure picture outside. But then I had good people, as I mentioned before, or I think so that has changed a lot. They are the one who एक दो मेरे बड़े अच्छे friends हैं, and they are the one who kind of helped me to transition from that level of insecurity to that level of little bit of stability कि अच्छा fine, that एक तुम ही नहीं हो, बाकी लोगों के साथ भी मसले हैं, and you kind of accept yourself. फिर life में इस तरह different experience चलते रहे. But yeah, it's the people around me. I will not take credit for that. I had a lot of good people around me. I think so जिन्होंने मुझे बहुत हद तक stable किया. And then I think so in my career especially, if I look at it, because I was married, I had children, younger children and all that. And usually मैं Women's Day पे हमेशा, so, Women's Day पे आप देखते हैं हर लोग motivational sessions वगैरह चल रहे होते हैं. And I think so that is a truth, not only for women and even for men as well for that matter. Whatever journey you cover, I think so your spouse has a very major contribution in that. क्योंकि चाहे वो मेल हो चाहे वो फीमेल हो, अगर वो इनसिक्योर है, अगर वो कह लें कि बहुत ही टेम्परामेंटल है, या अगर उसको आपके ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, या अगर आप सोचें इवन अब देखें जिस तरह की लाइफ हमारी है, मैं कभी इधर मुंह उठाया इधर ट्रैवल करने चले गए, उधर चले गए, लाइक रिमोट एरियाज में भी जा रही हैं एंड ऑल दैट. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ फ्रीडम एंड ट्रस्ट, वो बी इट अ वुमन और बी इट अ मैन, आई थिंक सो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वो कहते हैं ना द विंड अंडर माय विंग्स, which kind of helps me to fly. So that is there. There's a lot of support. So I got some very good people around me. इसमें मैं माशाल्लाह बड़ी fortunate रही. That's there.
But I do want to come back to the vulnerable part and the uptight part.
हाँ.
I understand a lot of people were involved it's always a lot of people who ultimately take you through that journey in one way or the other, fellow travelers. But how was it from being uptight to
ना,
being vulnerable?
oh, it's free. Nothing like it. देखिए एक ना एज का भी होता है. अब देखो जिससे आप EQ को भी चेक करो. सो EQ क्या होता है कि 20s में बिल्कुल ड्विंडल कर रहा है, अभी डेवलप होना शुरू हो रहा है. आप टीन से जब 20s में, फिर 30s में इट काइंड ऑफ इट्स पिक्स अप एंड 40s में इट्स एट्स इट पीक. आप देखें ज्यादातर प्रॉफिटहुड 40s में है. वो टाइम है जब यू आर काइंड ऑफ
Yes.
ग्राउंडेड, एंकर्ड एंड यू आर रेडी टू काइंड ऑफ यू आर ओपन. फिर 50s में उसी तरह स्टेबल है, फिर उसके बाद जाना. सो या इन माई 20s एज वेल, लाइक एनी 20s, बड़े बड़े ड्रीम्स हैं, बड़ी बड़ी एस्पिरेशंस हैं, एक्सट्रीम इनसिक्योरिटी. ठीक है ना. और लेकिन ये कि अच्छे लोग थे कुछ जो साथ ले लेके चलते रहे हैं. हाँ, 30s में जाके आई थिंक सो आप थोड़ा सा सेटल होना शुरू हो जाते हैं. आई थिंक फैमिली का भी उसके अंदर बहुत बड़ा एक आपके पार्टनर का भी एक बहुत बड़ा लेना देना होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ मेकिंग यू सिक्योर, कि आप किस तरह से फील कर रहे हैं. एंड देन द पीपल अराउंड यू, एंड यस दैट्स देयर. एंड अनदर थिंग इज, अगर मैं अपने आप को देखूं, आई थिंक सो मेरे पास जो मेजर शिफ्ट आया है वो तभी आया जब व्हेन आई वाज इन बोर्ड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड आई हैड सम वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स अराउंड मी, एंड दैट वाज माय just a little before my marriage as well. And these people had kind of helped me to like settle down and be comfortable with myself. Or होता था मुझे कि अच्छा फाइन, ये मुझसे शायद ज्यादा अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, ये मुझसे जरा ज्यादा क्वालिफाइड हैं, and how do I compete with them? But then I remember one of my mentors was that, I mean, why do you always have to compete? Why can't you just be yourself and just enjoy and have your mark over there rather than competing? कोई रेस तो नहीं लगी हुई है. So वो चीजें उस वक्त तो नहीं समझ आ रही होती, बट आहिस्ता 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 it kind of makes sense. So मेरी तो जो सबसे बड़ी अभी तक लर्निंग रही है, have some good people around. Your company, your people around you, mentor हैं या friends में, it makes, हम इस चीज को अक्सर इतनी seriously नहीं लेते, but it has a huge impact on the person you are kind of evolving to be. Nan, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, my mic suddenly showed a red light. So as you move forward now, what is it that you are now writing as the next chapter for yourself, and more personally, more as a person, Fakia, versus just this aspect of who you have accomplished already a lot of it.
So I'm in a very mashallah good phase now. So reason because bachas have grown up, and my husband and I have a lot of time, so we keep fighting and we keep kind of okay or like, I mean, so we have a lot of time now with each other. And so yeah, there are things professionally as well. Maybe there were some experiments which I may not be very when my children were younger, and time आपके पास इतना नहीं होता, so ज़्यादा time उनके लिए होता था. तो अब I have those time, I have that time to do those experiments. मैं कर रही हूँ 2-3 different चीजें, and yes, I want to maybe travel more and be more. I enjoy my freedom. Like I'll give you an example. Last time, last year, I think so. My son and I, we were traveling. So जब बच्चे छोटे होते थे, तो we were like kind of, we would look after them. कि अच्छा इधर बैठ जाओ, इधर ना जाओ. So my son is, mashallah, he's going to turn 21 now in December. So he was with me, and he is being the boy and all, and he's like, I have to protect my mother. So मुझे बिठा के अब he's like, अच्छा मामा आप इधर बैठे, मैं अभी यहाँ से कुछ करके आ रहा हूँ. And then he came, and I was like, I love airports, duty free में इधर कभी इधर. And he was like, why can't you stick to one place? I have to keep an eye on you. And I was like, why do you have to keep an eye on me? I mean, I'm not a child here. So yes, I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm professionally trying some, there are some few things which I would like to experiment with. चल गई बहुत अच्छी बात है, नहीं हुआ तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, कुछ सीख लेंगे उनसे. So this is a good time, mashallah. It's a very, very good time to kind of explore new things. I have a lot of time for myself. So yeah, that's it. I'm enjoying that time.
Great. Just one last thing.
for my own very interesting thing that you said. Why do you have to compete? So, how does it feel to not compete and still, accomplish what you've desired, what you want to do?
Okay, so the thing is that जब मैं ट्रेन द ट्रेनर कराती हूँ ना, तो उसके शुरू में मैं एक एग्जांपल हमेशा देती हूँ. सो व्हाट आई डू इज आई टेक अ फ्लिप चार्ट. रेस की क्या देखिए, रेस क्या होती है? रेस होती है कि देयर इज वन वेल डिफाइंड स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट and then there is well defined finishing point. So if everybody is starting at the same point, you can expect them to finish, jo finish first will be the winner, because lines are, boundaries are the same for everybody. But in life, Adnan, your and my boundary is not the same. Your and my starting line is not the same. इसी तरह मैं अपने आप को किसी उसके साथ कंपेयर करूं जिसका एक्सपीरियंस डिफरेंट है, जिसका एक्सपोजर शायद ज्यादा मुझसे बेहतर होगा, ये सो वो जस्टिफाइड नहीं है. आपका अपना जर्नी, आप अपने जर्नी में एज लॉन्ग एज यू आर इम्प्रूविंग, यू आर गेटिंग बेटर पर्सनली प्रोफेशनली, आप ऐड कर रहे हैं अपने अंदर वो कहने ना, कल से मेरा आज मेरे कल से बेहतर होना चाहिए. ये सिर्फ मोटिवेशनल वाली बातें नहीं, ये छोटी छोटी चीजें आप सीख के आगे चल रहे होते हैं. लाइक टुडे आई वाज जो है, मैं अपने ऑफिस में देख रही थी, तो हमारे पास जो जेन जी है माशाल्लाह, एवरी टाइम आई सिट विद देम, एआई इज सच अ चैलेंज फॉर मी. मैं जब बैठती हूँ मुझे कोई ना कोई नई चीज सिखा जाते हैं. सो बट छोटी छोटी चीजें हम उनसे सीख रहे हैं. सो द थिंग इज दैट यू कीप इम्प्रूविंग एंड यू कीप लर्निंग एंड यू एंजॉय योर जर्नी. आपकी रेस नहीं है, बिकॉज आपकी स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट सारों का एक जैसा नहीं है. आप अपनी रेस एंजॉय करें. उसके अंदर ठीक है, आप करें कि जी मैं कल यहाँ पे खड़ा था, अब यहाँ पे इतने पैसे कमा रहा था, इतने कमाना चाह रहा हूँ, या ये मेरा ब्रांड पहले ऐसा था, मुझे इस ब्रांड में फर्दर ये चीज ऐड करनी है. सो आई थिंक सो वो ना, इट काम्स यू डाउन एज वेल, इट एंकर्स यू एज वेल, एंड इट helps you to bring the best out of yourself as well.
Yes.
You don't have to impress anybody.
You don't have to impress anybody. Really.
You don't have to impress anybody.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, Fakia. This was a beautiful session, and I really enjoyed the conversation. Lots of things to learn, and lots of questions that I still have on my mind, but I won't take a lot of more your time and my audience's time as well. So, thank you for being here, and inshallah, I will see you soon. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you very much, Adnan. I truly grateful to you for, kind of, number one, inviting me here and the conversation and all. And you took me to places where I had gone for quite some time now. So thank you. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.